Big Z Reviews. Knives Out is the newest film from director and writer Rian Johnson, and it has a whole giant star cast, and it is really an excellent kind of whodunit and why done it and how done it and what's going on with this whodunit stuff. There's a lot here to watch and enjoy, and I did really thoroughly enjoy it.
What? Richard said what?
Are you baiting me, detective?
Attempting to be thorough so we can figure out the manner of death.
You mean if someone killed him? You think one of us, one of his family, killed him?
Mr. Blanc, I just buried my father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
I suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects.
So this is Rian Johnson's first film since The Last Jedi. And, personally, I really loved The Last Jedi when I first saw it. And I still really love it. But definitely, after rewatching it multiple times, the bit with Finn, the side plot with Finn, is pointless. And you could easily fast forward it and not lose anything. So I definitely understand why people didn't like it, even though I still do, in general, really like Last Jedi. And he's shown this in this film that he's an excellent director and writer, and I just love this what he's crafted here. Because I haven't seen a really good kind of whodunit like this in a while. They tried to do it with that a little bit ago with the train movie, and it was okay. But this is kind of a lot of a retread. This is completely original, even though there are a lot of callbacks to the genre. And, mainly the main character of this is Ana de Armas as Marta Cabrera. And she is like a nurse for this rich guy who's an author of whodunit novels. And essentially has made millions and millions of dollars. And his family, it seems like he's committed suicide overnight. But and the family just wants, okay, let's do it. Let's get his money. But then someone calls in Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc, and he is a kind of private investigator, and he suspects foul play. and that there's a lot of stuff here. I think the cops and Craig are kind of interviewing the whole family. There's a lot of characters, a lot of amazing actors, actresses. Like Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, and Christopher Plummer is the father, and and grandfather, and there's this. They're all amazing, and all they really give it their all, and you see that that they all kind of might have had a little bit of a motive, because the Christopher Plummer, Harlan Tremblay. He was kind of cleaning house a little bit. He found out, one of them might have had some infidelity, might have been kind of stealing money from him. Another might have been bothering him with trying to get his books into movies. They all kind of, might have a reason to want to kill him. And it's really interesting though. You kind of figure they get. A lot of other movies, they hide a lot. This one, they doesn't. When they're conducting an interview, the person would lie, and then as a viewer, you would be shown the truth. And it's a really interesting way to do it. But the viewer knows more than all the other characters. And there's also the stuff, at a certain point, you kind of know who done it. But you don't, there's still, half a movie left to go. And there's a lot of twists and turns and things that may be going on. And I enjoyed that. It was a really interesting take on the genre. And it's really thrilling. And I think that it'll be easily rewatchable too. But I think, looking back, I think there might be a lot of clues throughout the film. I recognize things. Oh, I think I saw that. I noticed something, and then there's a callback to it later. And it was just an expertly crafted film. And expertly acted, and it's directed, it's gorgeous. It's really an amazing film. I probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. I did really love it. There's a lot here to see, and I would highly recommend it. But thanks for watching. She even plays from my head, and subscribe to me over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z movie review. Thanks for watching.